Hello, my name is Mrs. Isles, and I will be your music teacher this year. This video is for students in 5th, 6th, and 7th grade. Every week, I will post 2 videos that will take you through some kind of musical activity. It might be a listening activity, it might be a more hands-on activity, but I do encourage you at home to join in and participate. It'll be a lot more fun if you do. Today, I thought we'd start with just a quick introduction. I'll tell you a little bit about music and a little bit about what the year looks like for you. I'll tell you a little bit about myself. I'll show you a couple things in the music room. We'll sing a song today, and then at the end, I'll ask for a quick activity from you where you'll hopefully share with me some of your musical interests and your musical tastes. So up on the screen, we'll start with just some nice big words. It says welcome to music and then singing all together. So welcome. I'm very excited to be with you here. This is my first year at Prodeo Academy, so I'm very excited to learn all about you and to meet you hopefully soon in person and to learn a little bit about the culture at Prodeo. I'm very excited. Underneath welcome to music, it says singing all together. Those words will be very important to us this year because those are the first words of our welcome song, our introductory song. So we're going to sing those words every day. So maybe you could just keep those in the back of your mind as we go through our video today. In Middle Academy Music, there's some different things that we're going to be doing. First, we will sing. We're going to sing a lot, all the time. So that'll be fun. We will also be dancing quite a bit in music class and moving our bodies to show that we can hear different things in the music. We will be playing instruments throughout the year. We will compose, that means to write our own music or maybe write our own words, like a singer-songwriter kind of activity. We will perform for each other and maybe even for our families. We will be creative and we will be thoughtful. I underline the words be thoughtful because that's really important to me. I use those words often. And to me, being thoughtful just means putting thought and care into all of your actions and all of your words. I use that phrase for myself. I just say it to myself all the time. And you might hear me say like, oh, we're going to, play this instrument. We're going to be thoughtful with our actions, or we'll move around the room thoughtfully to this music. Just we're putting thought and care into everything that we do. Around the music room, I just thought I'd show you a couple things. As you may know, maybe if you were here doing orientation, the building is still kind of in progress. Maybe you saw the gym and the cafeteria when you were maybe here with your families. But not everything that's going to be in the music room is here yet, but I thought I'd show you a few things. First is the color spots. Those are back there on the floor behind me. We might sit on those. It depends on if we get chairs. Since we're in middle school and we're a little bit bigger, we might be able to sit in chairs in here, but we're going to see. But for now, we'll say the color spots where we're going to sit when we're on campus. The next thing says front board. We don't have a front board in the music room yet, but below that I just put 3 colors that are important to us. Every grade at Prodeo has their own color that I use just to help some kids know where to look or what to be on the lookout for. So if you're a 5th grade student, your color is red. If you are a 6th grade student, your color is brown. If you are a 7th grade student, your color is black. So that might be something like, oh, I have a special folder set aside for us. If you're a 6th grader, you're looking for a brown folder. Or maybe I have a bin where we're going to put all our materials, where if you're a 7th grader, you go in the black bin. Or maybe I have our file cabinet marked with a red spot. 5th graders, you know that that's the place for you to look. So just keep that in mind. Remember that you have a certain color just in case you're ever looking for something in the music room you can't find. The next thing on the list is instruments. We have a few instruments in the music room, and as we're going through the music activities in these videos at home, I might ask you to play along with me as I play some instruments. Now, I don't think everybody's going to have all these instruments at their house, and that's okay. But there might be something like I say, okay, we're going to use rhythm sticks today for this activity. Rhythm sticks look like this. They're just 2 sticks that you hit together. So if you don't have rhythm sticks at your house, which I'm guessing most of you probably don't, you could use maybe like 2 pencils to hit together or two sticks you go grab from your yard. Some other instruments that we have tambourines that we will use throughout the year. We have some different sized hand drums that we'll play. We have a few metallophones. You might think of them as xylophones, which have a cool sound. And middle school is also going to have a bucket drumming unit this year, which I'm very excited about. So think of it like a drumming ensemble. But instead of playing drums, we play buckets. And it sounds like, oh, that's kind of a weird thing, but it's pretty cool. Some other instruments that you'll see throughout the year are the piano. The music room doesn't have a piano yet, but it's on its way. So you'll hear me playing piano from time to time. The instrument you'll probably see me play most often, especially as we start, is my guitar. And I love my instrument so much, I give all my instruments a name. So this is Desi, my guitar, and he's just my favorite. So you'll see me playing him from time to time, which is pretty cool. A couple other things around the room. Mrs. Isles' space, that's just where my desk is. That's going to be a Mrs. Isles only zone. You'll get to see that when you're on campus. And then the star space is just kind of a little break space that we have in the music room. And you'll also see that when we're on campus. The last thing on the list is our lineup. We have a big poster that'll be hanging on the wall, and we're going to use it both online and when we're on campus to end our videos or end our class time together. But we're going to start that next time. So just know we always are going to start with the welcome song, which we're going to learn a little bit, and we're always going to end with a lineup activity. So those are just a few things I wanted to point to around the music room. A few other things to note. Music is new this year. So you might have had a little bit of music last year, especially towards the end, some different videos, and you did like some step stuff that had some music elements. But music is new this year. I'm a new music teacher with you. I have taught music for the last 9 years at different schools. So I'm very excited to be part of the Prodeo team, but just know that music is different and it might feel a little different, maybe kind of weird at times because it's stuff we're not used to doing, but that's okay. Sometimes things that are new are wonderful things and you might find out that you really like it. So just be willing to embrace change and be willing to try new things because it can be a lot of fun. The next thing says the music room might change. So like I said, we don't have a piano right now. We do have my guitar. So you might see suddenly there's a piano that wasn't in the music room before in the videos or if you're on campus. So just know that it might change from time to time, and that's okay. As much as I can, I'll let you know if there's any changes that are happening. The next thing I wrote is we are all musicians. We all can sing. We all can dance. It might feel kind of goofy and kind of weird at times, but that's okay. I think that music is something that helps us become more well-rounded people, and music is a language all itself, which I think is pretty cool. So I encourage you, like I said earlier, to just be willing to try and participate because it'll be a lot more fun. And just know that I believe in you and you can do it if you just, put all your effort in. And then if you have any questions, you can ask me. In a couple slides here, I will show you my email address. If you have any questions about what music is or any questions about what we're going over today, you can always email me, and I'm happy to answer those questions for you. Here's a couple things about me. I am 33 years old. I live in Belle Plaine, Minnesota, which is south of the Twin Cities. I love playing guitar and singing. I do it all the time. Sometimes I sing even when I don't realize that I'm singing, which is, something kind of weird about me. I love to cook. I cook all the time. I love to try different cuisines from different parts of the world. I love theater. I love attending the theater. I've also been a musical theater and play director for the last 10 years. So anything and everything theater. Hamilton is a game changer. Anybody seen Hamilton? Love it. I collect musical instruments and rubber ducks. I have a whole music room at my house just filled with musical instruments. So throughout the year, I might bring in some different things for you to try or for you to see. And rubber ducks, I have like 400 of them or so, maybe more. And they usually live with me in my classroom, so I'm going to have to find a spot for them. But we use them throughout the year for different things. A few more things. My favorite color is blue. My favorite food is spaghetti. My favorite season is autumn or fall, so right around the corner. My favorite sport is football. Go Vikings and the Steelers. Some of my family is from Pittsburgh, so I'm a Steelers fan also. My favorite place is Lake Superior. I go camping up by Lake Superior in a town called Two Harbors just about every year with my family. So I love being out in nature, and I love the North Shore. My favorite children's book is called The Three Sillies. My favorite movie is Beauty and the Beast, both the animated version and the live action one that came out more recently. My favorite animal is ducks, which makes sense because I have such a huge duck collection. This is a picture of my family. I love my family. I talk about them all the time, so I thought I'd just run through all these people in this picture in case I ever talk about them, because I talk about them all the time. So there's me on the floor sitting with the blue shirt. That's me, Mrs. Isles. Hi. I'm a music teacher. Sitting next to me on the floor is my sister Rachel. She's my younger sister. And she went to school to be a graphic designer, but she took a break from that, and she is now a bus driver for this school year. She just recently had my first niece, who's not in this photo, because she's only 2 months old, Aurora. So she has more flexibility and more time in her day if she just drives a bus. So she's a bus driver, which is pretty cool. She said she's wanted to be a bus driver since she was a little kid. Sitting right behind me, that's my husband, Brian. Brian is also a musician. He is a wonderful guitar player, a wonderful piano player, and he's also a teacher, but he's an English teacher. He teaches high school English, so reading and writing. Sitting next to Brian is my brother-in-law, Landon, and he is a lawyer, and he works as I think it's called like a researcher, I think is what he's called at his job. So other lawyers call him, and he looks up precedents or like outcomes of other cases that have happened. So he's really into justice and making the world fair, which is pretty cool. Standing next to him is my big brother, Josh. He is getting married this weekend, which is pretty exciting. And he is a supervisor at a manufacturing company. And I know he helps people put little pieces together and they make big machines. I don't really know what they do, but I know it's very complicated. So that's pretty cool. Sitting on the chair next to him is my mom, Lori. My mom is a nurse at a hospital in Chaska, Minnesota, south of here. And then standing next to her is my dad, Mike. And he is an HVAC technician, which means heating, ventilation, and air conditioning. So he works on heating and cooling in big companies and office buildings. But there's 3 members of my family who are missing from this photo. My kitties! I have 3 cats at my house. I'll start with the one closest to my face right now. That's Zissou. He's the middle cat, the middle child. Zissou is naughty. He likes to get into our cabinets, and he loves tortillas, we found out. So we have to have child locks on our cabinets, even though my husband and I don't have any children. We have to have child locks for our cats because Zissou likes to eat all our food from the cabinets. Next to him, the cat that kind of looks like it could maybe be his brother, that's Remy. He's the oldest cat, and we call him the snuggle cat because he just loves to snuggle and purr, and that's just his favorite thing to do. And then the gray cat is Rosa. And Rosa is a new cat. We just got her this summer from a family that we're friends with who own a wood shop. So she spent the first 6 months of her life living outdoors in a wood shop, and she lost half her tail somewhere along the way. But she's brand new, and she's very, very feisty. So those are my 3 little kitties. Okay, up on the screen now are the words to that song we talked about at the beginning. Every day when we start music class, the first thing we're going to do is sing a little entrance song, a welcome song that just gets our bodies and our voices ready to start the day in music class. So we're just going to read through the words really quick. Up at the top is the title, Singing Here Together. Then beneath that are all the words. Singing all together, singing with delight, scholars here together, futures looking bright. Everybody singing a song. Everybody's singing a song. Everybody sing all day long. Everybody sing all day long. Now I'm going to play this on Desi, my guitar. And I don't think anybody except me right now knows this song. So at home, I expect that you're just listening to my voice and following along with the words, because in just a minute I'm going to have you sing it with me. Here's how it sounds. Singing all together, singing with delight, scholars that's our welcome song. We're going to sing this every day as we start music class. It'll be the first thing that we do. So let's break it down, and we're going to sing it piece by piece. So like I said before, we have to be willing to participate and join in. So we're going to sing at home, sing loud and proud. You might have to excuse yourself to go to a different room, or just warn your families that you might be singing out loud. I chose this song on purpose because it's in what's called a higher pitch. So when we sing, everybody singing a song, my voice goes up really high. If it's too high for you, you can drop it down the octave, and everybody singing a song, and just have a lower voice because that might be more comfortable for you. As we get into middle school, boys and girls will find that their voices will start changing. So whatever is most comfortable for you is a good place to be. So I chose this song on purpose because of those changing voices. We're going to start with just the first 2 lines of the song, singing all together, singing with delight. I'm going to sing it first. Listen to me again. Put that tune in your ears, and then we're going to sing it again together. My turn. Singing all together, singing with delight. Okay, now I want you to sing it with me at home. Here we go. Singing all together, singing with delight. Okay, next part. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. I'm going to sing it first, and then we'll sing it together. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. Okay, now I want you to sing it with me. Sing loud and proud at home. Here we go. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. Okay, let's sing that first half of the song. Singing all together, singing with delight. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. We're going to sing it all together. This time, you're singing with me right from the start. Here we go. Singing all together, singing with delight. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. Okay, last half of the song. Everybody singing a song. Everybody singing a song. Everybody sing all day long. Everybody sing all day long. This song is different than, this part of the song is different than the first part of the song, but it's also very repetitive in itself because the words are very similar and the first 2 lines kind of match the second 2 lines. So I'm going to sing, everybody's singing a song, everybody's singing a song. You'll copy me, and then we'll do the last 2 lines together. Okay, my turn. Everybody's singing a song, everybody's singing a song. Okay, you sing with me. Remember, if it's too high, go down low. Everybody's singing a song, everybody's singing a song. Okay, and last 2 lines, I sing first. Everybody sing all day long, everybody sing all day long. Okay, sing those last 2 lines with me. Here we go. Everybody sing all day long, everybody sing all day long. Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning. We're going to sing the whole thing straight through. Now, when I was a kid, I had this wonderful music teacher named Miss Callahan, and she always said, if you make a mistake, make it big. So I don't expect anybody's going to sing this perfectly. I know I played the very end part a little bit wrong on the guitar, so, we can all make mistakes, and that's okay, but I want you to just try. I would say that maybe by December, we're going to have this song down really well, and we're going to do some different things with it. So just, if you make a mistake, make it big, sing it loud and proud. Do your best. Here we go. Singing all together, singing with delight. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. Everybody singing a song, everybody singing a song. Everybody sing There we go. Okay, so that's our entrance song. We'll sing that every day as we start music class. On the next screen, we have something that's called the STAR song. Sometimes your teachers have asked you to sit in STAR. If you're new to Prodeo, that just means that you're ready to learn. They might ask you to do this, especially if you're doing online video lessons. The STAR song is the easiest song that we're going to sing because all you have to do is listen to my voice and copy me. The reason why we sing this song is to just get our voices and our bodies ready for music class. So all you have to do is copy me. If you ever heard the song Frere Jacques or Are You Sleeping, the tune is exactly the same. It sounds like this. We are singing, tracking the talker, crisscross applesauce, hands in our lap, voices off. This is called a call and response song, which means there's one person that's the leader. That will usually be me, especially as the school year starts, who sings something like, we are singing, and then you copy me back, you are the response. We are singing. So let's try this again. This time, I'm going to be the leader, and you are going to be the response, call and response. So the part that's in parentheses, the copying part, I'm not going to sing that this time. I'm just going to do this to show you that it's your turn to sing. So here we go. We are singing, tracking the talker, crisscross applesauce, hands in our lap, voices off. Thank you. I hope you did sing that at home with me. The part that says crisscross applesauce, we might change that. It all depends on what our music room looks like. Some days I might say sitting nice and tall instead of crisscross applesauce. But what that really means is just your whole body's in a position where you can sing and learn. So we might change that from time to time, but for now, we'll always just say crisscross applesauce. Okay, we're on to our last part, which is a quick little music activity. I think it's important for music teachers to know a little, and all teachers, just know a little bit about their students. And there will be times during music class where we're going to be doing some, maybe moving to music or some listening where we have to analyze what we really hear. And we could just, listen to Beethoven and Bach, which we'll do a little bit of, but we could also just listen to music that Mrs. Isles likes to listen to. So what I'd rather do is learn a little bit about all of you and learn about what your musical tastes are. So we're going to do a quick 3, 2, 1 activity where you tell me some of your favorites. So I'm going to ask you to tell me your 3 favorite songs, your 2 favorite musicians, and your number 1 favorite genre. You can send me an email with your answers. You can write them down on a piece of paper or on your whiteboard and then take a little picture of it with your phone or your parents' phone. You can type it up and send me an email, or if you want to write it down and then just wait and hopefully we're on campus soon and you can bring it to campus with you, that would be pretty cool too. So let's start with your 3 favorite songs. I wrote mine on a whiteboard just as an example. I know you can't really see it because it's backwards. But 3 favorite songs. I chose one called Mr. Tambourine Man. It's by a guy named Bob Dylan. It's a folk song. It's just a cool song about playing music. Then I did Winter from the Four Seasons. That is a classical piece written by a guy named Antonio Vivaldi. Doesn't have any words to it. It's all instrumental and orchestral, which is kind of cool. And then Pulaski at Night is written by a guy named Andrew Bird, who is an alternative rock musician who I really enjoy. I picked those 3 songs just because I think they show a little bit about the different kind of music that I like. I kind of listen to everything. And I also picked them because I know that they are all school appropriate. So if you are going to tell me 3 songs that you hope to hear in the music classroom, just keep in mind that they have to be school appropriate. So maybe think about that when you're choosing your 3. Then I did my top 2 favorite musicians. I just picked 2 that I really liked. There's so many great musicians, it's hard to pick. So my number 1 was Bob Dylan. He was a folk singer and rock singer starting in the 1960s, and he's performing even up to now in the 2000s. He wrote a lot of protest songs, and he maybe even helped create some change in the world, which is a pretty cool thing. And then I also picked Norah Jones, who is a female jazz musician who I really enjoy. If you don't have just singers you can think of, maybe you like a certain band, you can also tell me a favorite band that you like. And then number one favorite genre. Genre is like a category of music. I picked rock music. But maybe you are someone who likes country music, or maybe you like rap music or hip hop music. Let me know that. If I see a lot of people really like rap music, cool. We're going to play some more rap music in music class. So 3, 2, 1, 3 favorite songs, 2 favorite musicians, and 1 favorite genre. Write them down, send a picture, bring them into school when we're back on campus, and let me know what you think. There's one other thing that we can add to this, and that's just to tell me your musical goals. I don't know how much you sing at home or play instruments at home, but maybe as we start music together, you think of something that you want to learn or something you want to do. I encourage you to share those goals with me. Or maybe it's something that's not related to music. Maybe you want to, become better at math this year. If you just have any goals for your school year, I'd love to hear about those because I want to support you in any way that I can. I wrote a quick list of just my goals this year. First is just get to know you and get to know Prodeo and the culture of the school. I'd love to show you new kinds of music, and I'm going to help you to sing, dance, play instruments, compose, and be creative as much as I can. So you can send me an email with those answers as well, or write them down, bring them into campus. That would be wonderful to see your thoughts and your opinions on things. The last slide that I have here is our train exit. Like I said, we always start our song with our welcome song, singing all together. And then we also have an exit activity that we'll do. We'll even do it on videos. We're going to start that next time so that we have time to go over it together in the next video. But there's this big poster that I'll hang up in the music room. And this is just how we'll end our music class every day. The last thing that I thought we would do before I end this video is see if we remember the song that we learned a few minutes ago. So we're just going to sing it straight through beginning to end. Just see if we remember how it goes. So do your best. Sing it loud and proud. This is the last thing we're doing in our video today. Here we go. Singing all together, singing with delight. Scholars here together, futures looking bright. Everybody singing a song, everybody singing a song. Everybody sing all day long, everybody sing all day long. All right, thank you for joining me for our very first music video of the 2020-2021 school year. Check back for more videos later this week. Have a wonderful, happy musical day, everybody. Take care.